Hello, everybody. Welcome to XFL week number 5 picks. Unfortunately, sorry for the little bit of the delay. I did have to, I was watching the Penguins game, but the game pretty much over. The Penguins finally end their 6-game losing streak. So now it's time to talk about some football. XFL football week number 5. And we had some very interesting things this week. One of the big things is the Tampa Bay Vipers no longer are going to go winless. We have every team at least has one win, but only one team is undefeated. That is the Houston Roughnecks. They were able to squeak past the Dallas Renegades. My official power rankings for this week, though, are definitely going to be interesting because there definitely was some big games, some big upsets. Biggest one, I think, was New York Guardians getting the upset win over the LA Wildcats because Nick Novak could not make a freaking field goal. So last week, 3-1 is why I went last week. And now it puts my record overall at 9-7. So yeah, I'm doing pretty well, actually. And my power rankings are official. Houston, still in number 1 spot. St. Louis is still number 2. Dallas is a strong 3, but this can definitely fluctuate. New York Guardians go all the way to number 4 with the big upset victory over the LA Wildcats, in my opinion. DC Defenders drop all the way to 5. They've lost 2 in a row. Have looked absolutely terrible. Then we have the Tampa Bay Vipers getting their first win, shutting out DC 25-0. Then you have the Los Angeles Wildcats after that embarrassing loss. And finally, the Seattle Dragons at number 8. Even though BJ Daniels came in the second half against the Battlehawks, they still lost. But this week, definitely looks like there's going to be more concrete games this week. Starting with the Seattle Dragons, the number 1 versus number 8 team, my power rankings, facing off against each other. This game is in Houston. This is Saturday on ABC/ESPN. And the Houston Roughnecks are favored by 13 points. Who do I got and why? This is the easiest game to pick up the week. Even though BJ Daniels came in for the Seattle Dragons and looked strong, the Seattle Dragons still look like they have a rough time on offense. They're really not a consistent team. They're very low scoring when it comes to offense. And Houston is the best team. They haven't blown out any team in the past couple of weeks, but this is definitely a very interesting game, to say the least. Oh, my God, everything's been going up. So, in this game here, I just think Houston's too strong right now. PJ Daniels is looking like an MVP candidate right now in this starting out, and I don't see him losing right now. I just don't see him losing. So give me the Seattle Dragons to get absolutely killed by the Roughnecks. I'm going to say Roughnecks 41, Seattle Dragons 17. Then we go to the next game on our list. This is Saturday's game, second game on the list, March 7th at 5 p.m. Eastern. On Fox, we have the New York Guardians and the Dallas Renegades. The Dallas Renegades are 7.5-point favorites, but they are missing Landry Jones. Landry Jones will not be playing in this game. He got hurt really badly in the last game. So who do I have and why? Well, the New York Guardians did get a decent win, a huge upset win over the LA Wildcats, and Dallas just lost Landry Jones for the time being. They will have to rely on Phil Walker for a quarterback situation, but the good thing about Dallas is they have a very good run offense, and that's definitely going to help them out. Don Parham is also one of the best tight end in the league right now. New York Guardians with Luis Perez starting at quarterback definitely are an interesting matchup, but the thing is here, I just don't see the New York Guardians really taking out the Dallas Renegades. I just don't see. I just think Dallas's offense is just way too much for the Guardians' defense to really handle. But I could be wrong here. Guardians have won 2 games at New York Life Stadium on the road. They have not looked very good. So I think that trend will continue. I think this will be the closest game of the week. I'm going to say Dallas wins over the New York Guardians. I'm going to say 24-20. Pretty close game, actually. Whoops, I'm going to hide that. Then next up is the Sunday games. We're going to go to Sunday games starting off of Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern on Fox Sports 1. It is the St. Louis Battlehawks versus the DC Defenders. This game is in DC, and the Battlehawks are only a 3-point favorite, surprisingly. This game is going to be pretty interesting. The problem with the DC Defenders is they have absolutely no chemistry on offense right now, and they are having they're butting heads on a lot of things, especially in the locker room. The Battlehawks have a very good roster, very overall strong roster. Torrance Tomu is one of the better quarterbacks in the league. And their offense, just like Dallas's, is a run-heavy offense, so they will have to pass when needed, but I think they can definitely get the job done. DC looks like they're on a train wreck that's just going downhill fast. I think this game could be pretty decently close, but I think that the Battlehawks are just a little bit better overall, and I think they'll get the job done on the ground. I don't think the DC Defenders will get shut out or score less than 10 points, but I think they will make this somewhat competitive. I'm going to say final score 31-17. Give me the Battlehawks. A very close game, very close tight long game. Then we have the last game on our list, the Sunday Night Football game, 9 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. It is the Tampa Bay Vipers facing off against the Los Angeles Wildcats. This game is in LA, and the Wildcats are actually a surprising 1-point favorite. Who do I got in this matchup and why? Well, Tampa Bay looked like the best team overall last week, completely shutting out the DC Defenders, 25-0. And I'm glad that they did bench Aaron Murray for Taylor Cornelius, who looks like an absolute stud right now. And it looks like, I'm trying to remember the running backs' names. There's Devion Lewis and something. Give me a second. I know they had it featured on give me a second here. I can pull up the roster, but their running back roster, they have a good 1-2 running back combo, along with Cornelius who can run and pass. This is a strong team, and definitely are definitely looking a lot better each and every day. And they competed well for the first couple weeks, and they definitely are going to be a strong team. And then, it's Jaquez Patrick. Jaquez Patrick is one of their other better running backs as well. They've both been playing very well. So this is definitely going to be a run-heavy game. I think both teams are going to want the Tampa Bay are definitely going to run the ball a lot. But Wildcats, they're missing their top running backs, and that's going to be a big problem because they're going to have to be forced to pass like they were last week against the Guardians. And that really Josh Johnson really struggled. And I think the Vipers can definitely get to him. They have Jerry Glanville, who's a really good defensive coordinator. They almost beat Houston. So this Vipers team, I like a lot. They're definitely a strong team overall. So right now, even though the record's 1-3, I think that they're going to get another win here. I'm going to pick the Tampa Bay Vipers to get the win. I'm going to say final score 24-16. I think the Vipers will get the job done. And yeah, I think the Vipers are going to keep rolling because I think the Vipers are definitely going to be a strong team. Maybe they almost beat the Dragons. They had a bad week 1 because of turnovers. They almost beat the Dragons. They almost beat the Roughnecks. So this team's just getting better and better each week, and I think that they're going to put it together another great game, and they'll beat the Wildcats. The Wildcats right now look lost without a strong running game. Without a strong running game, they're going to force Josh Johnson to throw, and it's not looking good. So that is my XFL Week 5 predictions. Let me know in the comments below, what are your week number 5 picks for the XFL? And can I please get a 4-0 week this week? That'd be great. Right now, I have been going 3-1 past 2 weeks, but we'll see what happens. That's going to be it, guys. See you guys later. Stay awesome, and let's go Vipers. Have a good one, guys, and peace out.